Alright guys, welcome to another video. We're here at D1NZ. Things are happening. Barn find is no longer, it's still barn find, but
barn find. We're just trying
you're
to
putting
tidy
lipstick on the pig.
Wow, bit of polish here and there. Look at them, wax on, wax off.
So the boss has given me the big car, the S15 this time around. The 180 last round obviously had the power steering issues, and turned out we damaged the bearing as well.
Yeah, so we just want to get it fixed properly, basically.
Yeah, so the car's it's pretty much fixed, but
yeah.
It was a little bit of a rush. We didn't want to take the chance. So James has been kind enough to have me in the S15 this time around. So if you don't know, Magnuson supercharged LS2, sequential HGK.
HGT, yeah.
HGT,
yep.
GDR rear end.
The latest was the
V3.
V3, yeah.
So front rack with a BMW actual rack, is it?
Yep, yep.
Move the seat way back.
Way back.
I've driven this car before. See if I can find a clip and I'll pop it in. No, I can't find it because I'm in New Zealand when I'm editing this. I don't have a hard drive. But I have driven this car before when I really didn't fit. Now I fit better. Still tight, but better. James is little. I am not little. So, but even for you, the cage is a bit elbowy.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It always has been on the car. So.
Yeah, so the cage is a little bit like you hit your elbow on the crossbar. The crossbars are really high. So I think it was originally maybe a circuit car.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. In Australia at some stage it used to have a 2J in it. But yeah.
So, I'm in the S15. So, you know, I've got all the tools to do the job. James is like, poor thing has to drive the 32. He drives the 32 better anyway, but you know, he made it look like he was roughing it. You know, he's like, I'll drive the 32. Turns out he's made the 32 sick. Yeah,
well, now look at it. So
yeah,
we've tidied her up a wee bit. It's, what is it? It's just on 700 horsepower.
Yeah.
And we've,
so it makes about the same power as that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It now has a manifold that works.
All the exhaust gas stay in the engine and exit where they need to.
So the whole time we've ever driven this car, it had exhaust leaks and
very
manifolds been cracked and all that sort of stuff. So it's always been, even though it is like a Chinese turbo and all that, it was still extra laggy. You had to really beat the shit out of it. Where now, you don't have to beat the shit out of it as much.
Yeah, well, it's always been a car that we've just built out of spare parts out of the trailer. So it was never. It's
always been the barn find.
Yeah, it was never meant to be what it is.
A race car.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was a Matt Surrey built car, basically. It was a Sender, and then that first time you needed it at Bay Park is when it really made an entrance into the drifting world. Yeah.
Poor thing had a baptism of fire. And after that event, the engine was complete toast.
Yeah.
And now it's what? It's a forged motor?
Yep. No, fully forged, G-force box, Vise fab. We got 20-year-old D2s still running in it.
Yeah, so the crazy thing about this car, if you've seen how quick we've been able to drive it and compete at the top level in D1NZ, this thing has a stock rear end except for camber.
Stock arms.
Camber?
Yep. No, stock rear arms.
Oh, stock.
Stock.
It's got toe though.
No, stock.
No, I think it has toe arms in it because I've adjusted the toe.
Oh, have you? Okay, maybe it's got toe arms in, but everything else in it's stock.
Pardon? So what it's. So I'm pretty sure it's got toe arms. Maybe has it got camber? I feel like it's got toe and camber.
No, it's getting stickers.
It's getting stickers.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's stock toe arms.
Stock, yeah.
So you've seen this thing on 3 wheels and it's fast. Stock rear end. And 32s are known for not being grippy, which is an interesting thing. And this thing for some reason just has them on and works. And now it's getting made pretty. Which is weird because normally the wheels are sticking way out the guards and stuff because we had to do that to fit good sized tyres under it for competition because some of the drivers were concerned that I was going to be slow at some point when it had 235s on it and I was faster than them anyway, but yeah, that's another story. But it's practice day, it's raining of course because it's New Zealand and it rains all the time, but I'm going to go out, get some practice. We're running 2 different layouts which is going to be interesting, so we're going to practice one way the backwards, then we're going to practice forwards, then we're going to qualify forwards.
Yes, yep.
And that qualifying is it for the weekend.
It's that for the weekend, and then how it comes on Sunday for our next one comes from where we finish on Saturday.
Oh, okay,
how the qualifying order comes.
Okay, so essentially where you finish is your qualifying spot.
Yes.
Okay.
Without earning the points for it. if that makes sense. There'll be no qualifying points given on Sunday.
Because obviously you would have got race points anyway.
Yeah, it's just a battle order set from where you finish on Saturday.
Okay. All right, well, our plan this weekend anyway is I have a car that absolutely works. We know it works. Even though it's being fixed right now, it works.
Yeah, you just put a reverse cable in it, so it's got reverse, but look, it does everything. It done skids yesterday.
Yeah, well, in a paddock. So, yeah, but yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. No reason why we shouldn't do really well here this weekend. The car's a ripper, Magnuson supercharged, LS. Got all the power in the world to work with. This car makes a ton of grip, like more grip than that car. James usually pulls grip out of it, so I'm excited to be able to put it all in and send it. See how today goes.
True. And Australia. He's from Australia. He's amazing. So just about to go out with Luke Fink. New car for him, lots of power. Not sure how he's going to go. Probably badly, not because he's a bad driver, but because he's Australian. Here he goes now, look at him, Luke Fink. Diesel power tuned JDM Racing, Airfire and Turbo, the Australian man.
So I guess Group 1 is already out. Anyway, guys, I'm here in the S15. I have a sequential gear shifter, handbrake is closer than I would like to the shifter, but it is what it is. I have electric power steering in this car, so hopefully it feels all good. The only issue I'm having is this cage bar here is really high. My elbow's sort of going to hit it, so I might raise the steering wheel up a bit. Probably not, because I can't see past it. Find a happy medium. Don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm excited to drive it. I don't have reverse at the moment. We're going to fix that when we get back in, but I hopefully don't need it at all. I've got another camera out on the front, hopefully getting you wicked supercharger noises from the Magnuson supercharger. Other than that, I think we're ready. My glasses are fogging up a bit, which is annoying. I need some better glasses that aren't cheap. Jump on to lukefink.com. I need glasses. These are bad. Anyway. Here we go, let's fucking go, boys! Ready to send. test one. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Car feels good. There's like only a small-ish power band because the Magnuson makes too much boost, which isn't a bad thing, but we needed to change pulley. We didn't get one in time. So I've got 50% of throttle just so it doesn't overboost. Still makes 700 though, right?
Yeah, 700. It just, on the power curve right at the top end, it starts, we've basically got the throttle closing to compensate for the boost building up.
Yeah. So we're basically made adjustments to make sure it won't overboost. We have the bigger pulleys. I brought them with me, but obviously no time to tune it and get them all like sorted. So I just have to learn where the power band is and use more of the gears, I guess. But it's so hard in the wet because it's so meaty, the power in the wet.
Yeah.
And like I accidentally went up 2 gears one time and I was like, you know, it's wet, it still spun them anyway, but it's like, it's just funny that you sort of get in that like spot. And I was like, 2 gears coming out of the first corner. And I was like, it's all the meat's there, it'll do it. So
1100 newton meters of torque, so it's got more than enough torque to spin the wheels in any gear.
Yeah, so yeah, steering on it feels good. The V3 stuff feels good. Like I last run the lead car straightened, thought he was going to reinitiate, he didn't. Okay, just gave me a little nudge by accident, but all the back of his car is soft. But we're going to try and muck around, try and get some more grip out of the back of the car now. A few of the guys definitely had good speed, which is unusual for me here. Usually I have the issue of like running into everyone, but you took a lot out last time.
Yeah, so I don't think there's a lot of toe in the rear end at all at the moment, and knowing you and how you drive, we got to fold the wheels in.
Yeah, pretty much. So we were out there on 10 PSI. We have some other tyres, those, do you reckon those JR 300s, 500s or whatever they are, might go in the wet? Apparently there's some here.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
So we're thinking I'm thinking I may try them. Because the good rides are sick in the dry, like they're good enough in the dry, but in the wet, so everyone with like the different tyres, they were sort of pulling a bit. So even with the alignment as it is, I'd like to have a bit more tyre grip, not just the mechanical grip. So we'll go from there, and yeah, otherwise sick. I'm a touch upright, but there's really absolutely nothing I can do about that. The cage is for a smaller boy, not a bigger boy, so that's something I just got to deal with. All right, guys, practice session number 2. I put sunglasses on. I think that was optimistic. It's still very doom and gloomy, but I've got some better tires on. I don't know what they're called. Something JR 500. I think Zach Nova maybe, but they're like a pretty like aggressive looking tire. Apparently, one of the other drivers said they're real good, so I'm gonna give them a whirl and see what they're like, because I was struggling with grip a little bit in the wet. Like I said, I think I got more in the alignment on this thing, but oh, they're good. I'll turn this corner here and give it a good squeeze and see what it feels like. Dry as well. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Are we doing this shit again where no one lines up beside me? Oh my god. This is a thing where people are scared to get chased by me. forgot to turn the bloody thing on my first run. Oh well. Chase the boss again. I had 4 big cuts, which literally might be the fuel level, unfortunately. Wasn't bad, a little sketchy on my behalf. Probably went down a little low on tyre pressures. We went back to the good rides. I was running 8 psi. The car's really hooked up, but I think when I hit the first corner with more speed than we have wheel speed, so I'm running out of wheel speed mid-corner. It's making me push in. So I've no doubt we're fast, but we're pushing offline from where I need to be. So I'm going to go a little bit slower on the run up, like not take off as early and really get into it like I was before. So I sort of roll into it and whip harder. That way I'm picking up speed through the corner rather than having like real high speed into the corner itself. So I should keep the wheel speed a bit close. It's meant to rain, not rain. The weather's completely all over the place. It started raining just before, like sprinkling, not enough to get the ground wet. But I was like, oh, here we go, we're gonna get a wet practice. Still dry now, so we go for another full dry practice, and then into qualifying. So hopefully it doesn't rain or it's wet and dry or something for qualifying. As long as it doesn't do that, we'll be sweet. James, loving the 32? Loving it?
She's, don't really know what to say. It's a gem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just slapping third, slapping fourth, and then just fucking holding on.
It's such a gem, isn't it? And it looks so good now.
Yeah, like the wheels fit in the guards.
Yeah.
It's weird, it's never been like that before. All of them.
Yeah, yeah, they do in the front.
Yeah.
Wide front guards. Smash the headlight out though, bloody hell.
It's just a sign of a good time.
Sign of a good time? That's what this car needs. Like, we've got the tour continues, but it needs like party car sticker or something.
Yeah, and we'll get some lights and stuff. But no, it's going good.
Yeah, all right, well, we're getting ready for our final practice.
Yep, final practice, then straight up for quali.
Yeah, and our qualifying order today is what we have for the first comp, and then our position from the first comp is what is our qualifying for the next day. So it's a little bit confusing, but we're going to work it out.
And look out for our drive into town later.
Oh yeah, well, you guys won't. Well, you'll see it later in this video. We're going for a cruise into town. James isn't driving the 32. So yeah, stick around for that. Almost forgot I had to wear gloves. Oh, get fucked. My gloves been sitting in water. Oh well. It is what it is. Stupid. Oh my god. Good old New Zealand. Rain. Jesus, I can't see anything out the window. Can you? Yeah, it's not making much difference.
James?
Probably better than me.
This little man's just got onto the BMX and doing some great jumps too.
Oh, let's see.
There he goes.
Big entrance here, putting on a show. Tiana and the kids watching their dad, watching their man from Queensland, and we'll see how he goes. He comes through Splash. I don't think they've ever seen rain over there, so this is completely foreign to Byron. Now the grass. There's a handbrake drag there for Lucy. Yeah, come up nice. Yes, as well. Touchdown.
Yeah,
Alright, hopefully that was a good one, guys. Felt good. So there we go. Right. Qualified third. Third. Where did you qualify?
8.
You suck. Where did you qualify?
Probably third to last, I'd say, at that fucking rate.
No. Yeah, good run as well. 8th. Good.
18. Spinny boys.
Sacked. Yeah, sacked.
Spinny boys, yeah.
I don't think I have a clip, but he did like a 900 off the track. Like, did anybody spin that much? Like, in one off?
Yeah.
And you were still on throttle, roasting dirt everywhere. So if we get a fine for dirt dropping or anything, that's your bloke right there. Mortal enemy of track owners. Anyway, everything's gone well. Went for a little monster truck drive. Because of the rain, we did end up doing the street cruise. James just went and had a cruise around the monster truck, as you do. Yeah. Just a cruise around.
It was all good. Everyone loved it.
Yeah. Took a bunch of the kids, took his kiddos out for a ride, which is cool. These are the situations where I definitely wish Scarlett and Boston were here, because they'd absolutely flip about getting to go in a monster truck. So, yeah, it'll happen again one time soon. But all in all, good day. All the cars went well. No issues with the cars? I don't think there was there? No. Literally just me debeating twice. Just
running out of fuel.
Running out of fuel.
Running out of talent.
Running out of talent. But yeah, good day. Peace out from the JDM crew. Bye.